The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
Welcome to Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Steve Witterhack with you, along with Randy Armia, to bring you the boys basketball game tonight. Conference action for Waupun. They're glad to get back in conference play again and taking on Kettle, Moraine, Lutheran, the Chargers, in their ball game tonight. And looking forward to another conference game. It's been nice to have those rivalry games out of the conference with Beaver Dam, Laconia. They played Sussex Hamilton the other day, and it was good to get those games in, but now I think the coach is ready to get back and play in some conference stuff where they're 5-0, perfect in conference so far.
Yeah, success has come in conference, so I would think they're looking at a conference title now, and I don't think this team was, really projected. I don't think a lot of people believed that they were going to be able to win a conference title here at Waupun, but it's certainly within sight. This is actually, I think, the last game of the first round in conference. Yes. After this, it'll start over. So they've proven that they can beat everyone within the conference. So, it's been a very successful season for Waupun.
Be nice to win this game here tonight and then see what happens if you go to the team that only has one loss and was against Waupun. Plymouth coming up next week, Friday at Plymouth. And that'll be a real test because that was kind of a shocker to a lot of people, thinking Waupun was going to be more of a bottom half team or maybe in the middle somewhere. Now here they are sitting at 5-0 and perfect in the conference. So a nice start for Coach Alex Dunlap with his basketball team, and all their losses have come in non-conference games. They're 9-5 overall in the season.
If the other teams in the conference have found out nothing else, Waupun's not going to sneak up on anybody anymore.
No.
They know that they can play. They've had a chance to watch them on film, and everybody has seen them at least once in person. So you're gonna get the best shot now, being the leader of the conference.
Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of glad they're getting back into it now too, and playing some real basketball with things that are at stake in the conference championships. But I've been pretty impressed. I like the relationship that the kids have with Coach Alex Dunlap. He really, I think, handles these guys pretty well, and knows when to get on them, knows when to kind of back off a little bit, and make things kind of fun out there. And he says it's a really good relationship. He likes how things are with him and his team.
So good to be young and energetic, isn't it? Coach Dunlap, I'm not sure how old he is, but he's probably in his late 20s. So, great to have that energy and excitement about the game.
Yeah, I think he said he's 2 years younger than Austin and my son Derek that played basketball together. Because he said he was 2 years younger than that Cerrone that played at Sussex Hamilton. Over there, so put him right around 30 years old right now, 29-30. JV game is kind of wrapping up, 40-29. Waupun is ahead, but trying to make it a little interesting out there with 1:06 left in the game. A familiar face out on the court, doing some refereeing. If you look at your camera real closely, the guy just blew his whistle. Austin Armga out there right now, and does a great job. I'd like to see these young guys out there more. I need to see more young officials on the football field, on the basketball courts, and it's just going to be kind of dying out with not a lot of young guys coming up.
Yeah, I just talked to a gentleman before the game, and he said, I won't even bring up the name, but he was telling me that one of the officials that I've known forever and he knew forever, and he said he just saw him work in a game, and I think the guy, if I'm not mistaken, he's 81 or 82 years old, and he's still doing games. So. Yeah,
it's amazing that they keep that he's in shape enough to actually be able to walk out on the court. Not everybody's even around when they're in their 80s, and much less being out of umpiring or roughing a game or umpiring a baseball game. So it's amazing. This must have a passion for it and want to do it every year. And it pays pretty good for it. Not like you're going to get rich off it, but it's not bad pay and kind of something fun to do. And it gets you out of the house. Gets in the winter, you get to be in a nice big wide open space, brightly lit place like this instead of just sitting in the house all the time. So he'll be around longer because of it. But again, Waupun taking on KML, like you said, the first round of their action in the East Central Conference. And then they don't play till next week Friday, and that's that game at Plymouth. So nothing in between that. So what do kids always think about those long stretches where you go for a whole week and you don't play and you're just practicing against each other for like 5 practices in a row.
It can get chippy at times, but, as a coach, you have to become a little more creative, I think, to keep things fresh. And it is a nice chance to introduce some new schemes, some new things that you've been waiting to do, and when you have a busy game schedule, you just don't have the opportunity to do that. So you can put some new things in, you can work on things. I think you have to come up with some new drills and just something to keep things a little bit lively and, maybe surprise the kids with something special. I don't know if Coach Dunlop has that in his repertoire or not, but I remember, just taking a night off. Kids think they're coming to practice and they're tired. They get beat down, and then you just go and maybe you have a little pizza party for them or something like that.
They had something like that at Gopal's place, and I saw a picture of it. All the guys, I believe it was the picture that I saw, but according to the coach, he mentioned that was kind of a neat little thing that the Gopal's put on a little meal, and they all kind of went over there for that. So that was a good day, and that's one of the things you're looking for.
Yeah, break things up a little bit, create something new.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of crowd we get. Moraine Lutheran's got their own bus too. They got their own nice painted bus with the school name on it. I saw that parked out there. Very familiar sight in this conference. But we'll see how things all divide up here in a couple of years when they change the conference around, get rid of the East Central Conference, and everybody's scattered around and playing teams you're not used to playing.
Mr. Steinbach out there on the JV team, knocking down a couple of free throws. And Waupun looks like they're going to clinch this thing.
Yeah, it's a physical, chippy game out there right now with these two teams. But it was Waupun down by a point at halftime, and now they're up by 14. So a nice second half for the JV team. And they go at it. They got some athletes out there. We were talking about the future of some of the guys that we saw on the court, like Gage Stelsel out there. Listed as 6'3". This guy's always seemed taller to me.
Yeah, he looks bigger than that too. Some guys are overestimated. He may be underestimated.
I like he brings a lot of enthusiasm out there, and he plays pretty mobile for a nice tall guy, and not a great pass that time, but I think he's going to be ready to play coming up next year on the varsity team. He's just he's a sophomore, so nice little block.
I think that's our freshman that's up on the team. I'm not sure in all the names anymore, but
he's got a long one. I know that.
Yeah, I gotta look and see if I can find him here.
Shot from the corner, no good. Down to 10 seconds left in the ball game. But I did get a chance to talk to the head coach for Waupun, with Alex Dunlap, and we'll have that interview coming up a little later. But we'll come back, take a break right now. Come back in about 3 minutes, and we'll have the more of our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Every time we make you feel at home and Auto Sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life. life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899, because you deserve to live without pain.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design-build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to pinobuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887. Okay, welcome back to Waupun High School. The team's just coming out to warm up on the court. Steve Witterhack with you, Randy Armga, Big Nate Young doing the video streaming here tonight. And we are ready to bring you some boys basketball action. Good to get back in the ECC action again here tonight. Last game in the first round for Waupun in the conference games, but boy, some real shining moments for Waupun during the season. I think Plymouth might have been the team that a lot of people thought were going to win the conference, and played them a nice tight game and ended up with a victory against the Plymouth Panthers that they play next Friday. So, you know, some nice high points, especially with conference games so far this season.
Yeah, and we talked about second round coming soon, starting with that Plymouth game, and it'll be interesting to see what adjustments are made by other teams, how Waupun, improves and what they're doing right. So it's still anybody's conference, I'll tell you that. You got to show up every night, and tonight I think is a big game. Waupun comes out of here with this victory. They're going to go 6-0 in the first round, so that's something you really want to see out of this team.
You got to win the games that you should win, and you should beat a team that's sitting at 2-3 in conference play. They played all the same teams that we played during the season and ended up 2-3, and we're ended up 5-0. So you got to take care of business against these guys and get set for the teams that's going to be ready for you next time you play them at Plymouth. They're going to come back with a vengeance, and not take it kindly that Waupun gave them their only loss in conference play. So
yeah, and on the road at Plymouth, tough place to play.
Yeah.
I don't know if they bring the crowds like they used to, but I mean it's a pretty hostile environment to go in as a visiting team and play, and I say hostile environment. That's what you love to see if you're the home team. So yeah, everything you're hoping for.
Yeah, we haven't seen that out of it. We've always made comments when we've been back there, but those competitions they had back in 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, and those years were just amazing. How many of the gym would just be packed at Plymouth, a big high school, and they'd be yelling at all the most inappropriate things at our kids out there, and.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
Yeah, and they kind of fed off it. I know my nephew Andy Visser said the stuff he was there yelling at him, and my son and I know Austin's mentioned it too. Man, they were just so inappropriate. But some people might get a little intimidated by it, but those guys that just kind of fed into their. They want to go out there and kick their rear end right now, but it's not that way anymore. I mean, we went to one of the games and there's almost just maybe 8 or 9 kids that were in the crowd, and compared to like the 300 angry fans that they had before, so it's not the same atmosphere as they had, maybe about 15 years ago.
Yeah, and 120 plus in the band blowing your eardrums out, which they would put close to the visiting team bench so you could hardly communicate during a timeout because the band would be just cranking up. So
yeah, it's quite an atmosphere.
It's a pretty neat place, you bet.
Well, I did get a chance to talk to Coach Alex Dunlap and talking about his team, talking about getting back into conference play again and focusing in on that after all these rivalry games out of the conference. So we'll have that interview coming your way in just a few minutes as our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales continues live from Waupun High School on RP Sports.
Hey, Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street and downtown Waupun. It is chilly outside, but warm up inside, right?
Absolutely, Nick. The weather outside is frigid, but you can always find something going on our special board here. You'll have to stop it and see what Tierney's rolling out of the kitchen. But you can pretty much guarantee we got chili on for the season, and there's always soup changing by the day, and we've, of course, got hot beef, hot pork, and hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy pretty much daily.
Warm me up here, of course. Sporting events, it is just jam-packed this week with our favorite basketball team. And, hey, let's play a little house money here. Go Pack Go Saturday night.
That's right, Nick. How about them Cowboys, huh? We're going to march in on Saturday to San Francisco, and hopefully lightning doesn't strike there, but we'll see what happens. You can guarantee that we're going to have it on at 7:30 on Saturday night, and then, of course, we've always got a Bucks game, Badger game going. We're pretty much your one-stop shop for everything Wisconsin sports.
Meat Raffle Sunday, quickly here.
Absolutely. Meat Raffle Sunday is going to kick off at 3 o'clock.
Andy, have a great week. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Welcome back to Waupun High School, and more of our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales. Waupun getting set to take on the Chargers of Kettle Moraine Lutheran. And with me right now, the head coach for the Waupun Warriors, Alex Dunlap. And been playing a series of non-conference games lately. I know they're kind of rivalry games, but does it feel good to get back into the conference action starting tonight?
Yep, it feels really good to get in the conference action. This is our last game before we go on the second go-around. We were able to get a win on Tuesday night in kind of ugly fashion, but something I always tell the guys is ugly wins are better than pretty losses. We were able to clean some stuff up at practice yesterday, and we're dialed in for tonight. And KML's really good, so we got to have.
Yeah, what do you know about them? They're you played 5 of the teams obviously in the conference. You're perfect in conference so far. And what do you know about KML? They're a little under 500 in the conference right now.
Yeah, they play so hard and they play so well. In some of the games they lost, it looked like they played well enough to win, so their record might be a little bit deceiving. Wagner and Murphy, they get their shots off whenever they want, and they have a lot of guys that can just shoot the ball. They're all like 6-foot shooters, and they can just shoot the ball really well. So we'll be ready to go. They played brilliant on Tuesday night, and they were up at halftime by 8 or 10, and they ended up losing that game by 4 or 5. It came down to free throws at the end. So we're going to get their best effort because maybe that was a game that they thought that they should win. So we'll be ready to roll and expect their best effort tonight.
What's their team like physical-wise right now? Everybody feeling good and everybody healthy right now?
Yeah, around this time of the year, everyone's tired, everyone's sore, but everyone has an excuse, and I tell the guys, don't be everybody. We have championship aspirations here in Waupun, and we just have to find that next gear. And we're at such a great night of practice yesterday. We had a team dinner over at the Gopalans, and that kind of set us right back in the mindset of just how much we love each other. And those team dinners, me and Coach Billy are able to go to too. So we're able to see how the guys interact with each other. And I think that was a little reset for us too. It was a hot locker room on Tuesday night because we weren't playing up to our potential. But we had a great night of practice yesterday. Everyone was accountable in film. And yesterday was just such a great practice. And we kind of hit the reset button. But we're ready to go. There's no soreness here. There's no excuses. And we're ready to go.
Okay, I'm excited, too, to get you guys back in conference again. Looking forward to see if you keep that perfect record going tonight, and good luck tonight, Coach.
Yep, it's youth night here as well, so there'll be a lot of energy in the gym. Go Warriors, and thanks for taking the time.
Okay, Alex Dunlap, the head coach of the Waupun Warriors, joining us, and be back with more of our pregame show in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
A new year, a new career. In 2024, walk through the Saputo Dairy USA door. January 30th from 8 until noon and January 31st from 1 till 5 p.m. is Saputo's huge walk-in hiring event. Immediate interviews with several positions available. Production operators, manufacturing line, material handlers, and more. Starting wages at over $22 per hour with a $1,500 new hire incentive to qualified employees. Excellent benefits too. Log on to saputo.com and click on Careers. Saputo is located just outside of Waupun on Highway EE in Alto. Saputo's on-site hiring event is January 30th from 8 until noon and January 31st from 1 until 5 p.m. Again, Saputo's on-site hiring event is January 30th from 8 until noon and January 31st from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Okay, we are back at Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. The Waupun Warrior boys basketball team getting their turn to take on Kettle Moraine Lutheran, and the girls will be playing Kettle Moraine Lutheran right here coming up tomorrow night. That should be one heck of a game. That game was an early season game, maybe the first conference game for the girls, and the Waupun ranked number 1 in the state in Division III, and the Kettle Moraine Lutheran girls are ranked number 5 in the state. They've only got a couple losses, and one of those to Waupun. They've got some nice athletes on that Kettle Moraine Lutheran team. So looking forward to that game coming up tomorrow night.
Another game where you have to believe the Chargers are going to come in with, I think you come in with the attitude, nothing to lose in a game like that. You come in here, you're going to throw everything at Waupun, and you should be playing loose. I really think the pressure should be on Waupun in that game. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that one as well. And
well, your first chance to see them, seeing the last time they played, you were lounging in Florida.
That's right. I think I watched it actually.
Yeah,
I might have watched it on video. But.
Yeah, you did. That was it was a great game to call. Waupun was down, I believe, 39-33 at halftime in that ball game. Just wasn't going well for them, and then they came out with a mindset, this defensive mindset to shut down their scores. And a few other girls got involved scoring-wise. I think Lydia Alsme had a big second half in that game, and Waupun took it to them and won by double figures in that game. So looking forward to that one coming up tomorrow night, a game we'll have right here on Radio Plus. And then we've got another game coming up, I believe. We're still trying to finalize the details on that because they're not being very hospitable over at Horicon for a CWC against Randolph boys game at Horicon, because they play that Inter Trailways Conference schedule. They do that once or twice a year, and it's over at Horicon, so you get teams from the south playing a team from the east, or they got the west there too, and Randolph takes on CWC, so that should be a good game. And as long as they give us a decent place to do the game from, we'll be doing that at 12:30 coming up on Saturday. So again, a good schedule of a lot of good teams around the area. You got so many choices. You do the Oakfield girls, you got the Laconia girls over there, so a lot of really good teams around the area to keep an eye on.
We have been blessed, and it's not just basketball. We've had some amazing teams to follow in multiple sports, so good time to be a fan of local area teams.
Well, we're going to take a break right now. Step aside. I see a young lady down there with Bruins in the back of her sweatshirt right now, and I know this girl can really sing, so fans are going to be treated to a really good rendition of the national anthem, and we will be back right after that with the starting lineups in the beginning of tonight's game. Waupun taking on Kettle Moraine Lutheran boys basketball on RP Sports.
Andy with us here at the other bar, Main Street and downtown Waupun. It is chilly outside, but warm up inside, right?
Absolutely, Nick. The weather outside is frigid, but you can always find something going on our special board here. You'll have to stop it and see what Tierney's rolling out of the kitchen. But you can pretty much guarantee we got chili on for the season, and there's always soup changing by the day, and we've, of course, got hot beef, hot pork, and hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy pretty much daily.
Warming up here, of course, sporting events. It is just jam-packed this week with our favorite basketball team. And, hey, let's play a little house money here. Go Pack Go Saturday night.
That's right, Nick. How about them Cowboys, huh? We're going to march in on Saturday to San Francisco, and hopefully lightning doesn't strike there, but we'll see what happens. You can guarantee that we're going to have it on at 7:30 on Saturday night, and then, of course, we've always got a Bucks game, Badger game going. We're pretty much your one-stop shop for everything Wisconsin sports.
Meat Raffle Sunday, quickly here.
Absolutely. Meat Raffle Sunday is going to kick off at 3 o'clock.
Andy, have a great week. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Again, nailing it, Ashland Bruins, unbelievable voice, doing the national anthem. If that doesn't get you fired up, nothing will.
Yeah, that's as good as anybody, that's for sure. And just, I don't know how old she is. She doesn't look. He doesn't look that old. Not sure what grade she is, but
he said it too, and I didn't.
Ashland Bruins.
So let's give the starting lineups for the Waupun Warriors. Aiden Hawkinson averaging over 15 points a game, a 6'1 junior. Jake Krieger, a 6'1 junior, averaging 9 points a game. Logan Prawl, a 6'1 sophomore, averaging 10 points a game. Isaac Vandekamp, your senior, a 6-foot player at 11.5 points a game. And Graham Gopalan, a 5'9 sophomore, starting for the Waupun Warriors. And for the KML Chargers, Nate Kabalowski, a 6-foot sophomore, averaging almost 7 points a game, can shoot the three. Sam Elke is a 5'11 senior. Jordan Wagner is averaging over 18 points a game. He's a 6'5 junior. Garrett Murphy is averaging 19 points a game, a 6'4 senior. And Henry Bednar, a 6'5 sophomore, averaging 8 points a game, starting for the KML Chargers. We are ready to go. A great crowd on the Waupun side, a little spotty on the Kettle Moraine Lutheran side, but there's a hockey game going on tonight. I talked to Jason Buckholz over the grocery store before I came down here about 2 hours before game time, and it's a makeup game that they're playing, I think, Neenah tonight, and they were supposed to play last week Tuesday. Well, of course, storm last week Tuesday and couldn't play, and they have to go play this weekend, I believe, up in Eagle River, so they got some traveling to do, and that'll be another makeup game, too, going all the way up to Eagle River. Playing Northern Pines, I think, are the Eagle River school up there. So we are ready to go. Jake Krieger will be jumping against Henry Bednar. Three of my grandsons and a granddaughter in the house, 4 of my 6 grandkids out there watching, and everything is good. Got to get them used to hopefully their opportunity when they get older to be on this same court.
Yep, future Warriors, that would be fun to watch, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, tip is up, and going in and grabbing it as Hawkinson goes in with the Euro step, gets blocked, gets the ball back, and gets over in the hands of Gopal, and we are underway here at Waupun. Logan Prawl gets it over to Krieger out on top. Kind of working to get open, and finds Gopal, and he'll launch up a 3 and puts it in. Graham Gopal with the basket for Waupun.
That's a plus right there. Get Graham going early in the game, getting his first shot.
Yeah, he averages like 2 or 3 points a game, and it'd be nice to see him get him up a little closer to the 10-point contribution to the team every game. Little 15-footer, nice little move there by Jordan Wagner. And Coach Dunlap said, yeah, Wagner and also Murphy, they'll get their shots. They know how to get shots off out there. And then a travel called on Waupun. KML gets it back.
Aiden Hawkinson called for the travel as he pivoted in traffic. Aiden's looking for a little bit of a bounce-back game. Didn't have one of his finest games the last time out.
A little soft man-to-man full-court pressure now for Waupun. Ryan Thistle bringing it up down to the corner over to Murphy. Started by Gopal, little crossover dribble, little runner in the lane. Tough shot, but he said scorers know how to score, and that one looked pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's the, as you described it, a runner. Not many kids can master that shot. You know, your momentum going through the air and then still have the focus to softly put it in.
Crawl top of the key with it. He gets it back to Krieger out on top, driving in. We're playing that physical game, and puts it in with a little half hook shot right in front of the rim. Nice strong move by Jake Krieger.
Little bully ball right there. You gotta like it.
He's a little undersized center out there, but he plays bigger with that physical play of his. Working the perimeter now. Wagner takes a 3-point shot and puts it up and in. 5 points for him. The Waupun trails by 2, 7-5.
Yeah, great ball movement, extra pass. Giving up a good one for a better one.
Krieger gives up his dribble top of the key over to Vandekamp on the right side.
Yeah, both teams playing man-to-man defense.
Vandekamp spins around, gets it back out on top to Gopal. Little lob pass inside to Krieger, scoops it up and in. Nice find there by Graham Gopal and putting up nice and high. Jake goes up and gets it. Comes around the other side of the rim and finishes. Three-pointer comes up a little short on the shot by Henry Bednar, and Waupun comes up with a rebound.
And again, we're seeing man defense by the Chargers.
Hawkinson has it out on top of the key. Cross-court pass over on the right side. Down to the corner with it is Prawl. Little hesitation, goes in, puts it up, gets it blocked on his way to the basket. Blocked by Garrett Murphy, bringing it up now for the Chargers. Three-pointer from the corner now by Ryan Thistle, and he buries it. Well, the guys are pretty adept at shooting from long range, and I know they got a lot of really good free throw shooters on the team, too, for KML. They have a 7-10 lead.
Certainly not bashful. Nobody's hesitating on those three-pointers.
Vandekamp and Lane spins around. Nice help. And something gets knocked out of the hands of Gopal, we're heading back KML's way. KML's doing a good job of what Pond normally does, is kind of the guy gets in and takes a drive to the basket, and they're going to spin around the other way. Well, there's another guy waiting for you right there. The Chargers, they close in, help out inside, and a little bit of Waupun basketball defensively.
First foul of the game goes on Jake Krieger.
Chargers will inbound. A three-pointer from the right corner is no good, and Vandekamp gets the weak side rebound on the miss by Murphy. Isaac brings it up, passes down to the right corner over to Krieger. Here's Graham out on top. He's got to work in the perimeter right now are the Warriors. Tough 10-footer with a hand in your face, and coming up a little short on that shot is Hawkinson. And here come the Chargers again, up by 3, 10-7. Well, good job by Hawkinson with defense inside, but Chargers keep the basketball. And Thistle, definitely shuffling his feet around a little bit, gets called for it. Waupun will get it back.
Sam Elke with that offensive rebound for the Chargers. He's also the one that's covering Hawkinson on defense, and he's a little bit shorter than Aiden, but strong young kid. Looks like that's his job, being a defensive stopper.
Yeah, just 6 points a game for him, but in the starting lineup for a reason. So gonna get it out to Prahl. Hesitation to go back, step back three. That's no good. Krieger gets the rebound. Back out to Hawkinson. He'll launch up a three. That is no good. And Prahl gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. Great job on the offensive glass. Couple extra opportunities, and Prahl finishes it. Long three-pointer on the way, and that is nothing but net. The answer right away by Garrett Murphy. Put her two behind the three-point line. 4-point deficit from Waupun, trailing 13-9 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard.
You said this team 2-3 in the conference. They're 8-8 overall, 500 team, and I think maybe a little better than that conference record shows.
Knocked out of bounds, off the hands of Ryan Thistle. It'll be Waupun's basketball on their baseline. See some of the girls basketball players up there. They're always supporting their boys basketball and the other sports here. Taking part in the blackout in the Warrior Nation. Prahl gets it out to Vandekamp, launches up a three, and that rattles home for Isaac Vandekamp. Waupun down by 1, 13-12. Great battle going on so far here in the ball game. Wagner down to the corner, guarded by Hawkinson. Gives up his dribble. Back out on top with it. And right by the left elbow, comes up short on the shot, and then Gopal is going to get called on the foul. Good job rebounding that time by Sam Elke. And then Gopal tries to knock that out of his hands, but it just catches his wrists on that, a foul on him.
Elke not the biggest guy on the court. That's 2 offensive rebounds in the last couple of minutes.
Tim Hunzelka checks in for his first action for the Chargers. 5'11" senior, looks a little bit bigger than that. That's I'm looking at the wrong one.
Nice
Gonna get it down low, and Krieger blocks the shot, gets the ball. The best part, blocking it and getting it back. Here we go. Waupun taking it. Prahl goes up strong on the right side, goes past the contact and finishes. Nice job hanging in the air and finishing by Logan Prahl. Waupun gets the lead back now at 14-13.
That's one thing we know about Logan early here in his Waupun career. He's a good athlete.
Yeah, Hawkinson changes that shot. Ball is loose inside, goes right back into the hands of Garrett Murphy, and he gets a 7th point. Lead goes back in the hand now of KML. Crossover dribble down to the corner over to Logan Prahl. He'll launch up a three, and it is nothing but net for Logan Prahl. 7 points in the game for him. 2-point lead for the Warriors, up 17-15.
Logan Prahl, only a sophomore.
Not a contact, no call on the way to the basket by Sam Elke. Heard the coach say, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, that was
Prawl misses back of the rim on his next three-point attempt.
Contact on a shooter. Normally that would be called.
A long three, it'll catch and shoot. That is no good. And there's maybe an over the back on the 6'6" Tom Hunzelka, the sophomore.
That was the first team foul against the Chargers. 2 for Waupun, 1 for Kettle Moraine.
Waupun brings some fresh legs out there with Bryant Ferris coming on the court, Jake Ewert. Also, who else did they put out there? And also Braden Torres on the court now for Waupun. Prawl and Hawkinson out of the starting lineup still on the floor for Waupun. Torres will launch up a three, and that is no good, and it's going to get knocked out of bounds, they say, by number 3, Nate Kabalowski. Waupun will keep possession.
Excellent job by Ferris to just kind of fish his body around and get onto the inside and keep that ball alive.
Pass into Torres and Spide, splits a couple defenders and gets fouled. Does not make the shot, but going to the line to shoot 2 will be Braden Torres. You want to let us know you're out there and cheer on your team, whether you're here watching the game for the Chargers or a Waupun Warrior fan, make sure to contact us on the chat. Boys love to see that when they watch the game back. Braden misses his first free throw.
Braden Torres brings energy to the court when he comes off the bench. Very aggressive, gets after the glass, rebounding. Not afraid to attack, good finisher around the hoop.
Torres makes the second free throw. Braden, I've noticed the last couple of games that we've called, he's definitely trying to make his presence known a little bit more offensively, but he's been a great, solid defender for Waupun so far this season. Waupun takes it away. Here goes Hawkinson. Breakaway goes up, and it finally goes in. I think got challenged a little bit that through his big opportunity to slam one home, but he ends up making it anyway. Nice attack at the basket by Hawkinson. Little pass inside to Hunzelka, and that gets knocked out of his hands by Torres. Waupun comes up with it. Little crossover, a nice little move to the basket, and boy, they're letting them play here tonight, aren't they?
They are a little bit.
If that's the way it is, as long as they call it both ways and you're consistent, you can't. So that's the way you got to play it.
Yeah, I think it is, and I kind of like that, actually.
Yeah, don't mind it.
But I'd rather see a game undercalled than overcalled. Officials here, looks like a nice crew. I don't recognize any of these gentlemen, but yeah, I'm real happy with it.
Ewert with a nice move to the basket, ends up with a nice scoop shot with the right hand. Jake Ewert with the basket now.
Brian Ferris with a foul away from the ball.
Okay. 22-15 in favor of Waupun.
Put a little hold on Kabalowski trying to inbounds.
It's defense by Waupun here these last few minutes to get the ball back and take a nice lead here in the ball game. Three-pointer on the way, and that is no good on the shot by Bartel. Ball is loose. Hunzelka comes up with a long three on the way, and that rims around it, no good. Torres with a rebound and a missed shot by Garrett Murphy. Ewert getting the ball. Oh, he kind of got knocked out of the hands of Ferris. He had a nice little lane to the basket after that. Ferris and number 3 out there, Nate Kabalowski, a few words here and there. A good little battle going between each other. Ewert getting the ball back over to Logan Prawl out in the perimeter. Ferris gets cut off on his way to the basket. A step back three now is no good. And rebound by Jordan Wagner for the Chargers. 7-point lead, not quite halfway through the first half of action. Three-pointer from the corner is no good, and Prawl goes up and grabs the rebound. Little lob pass into Torres, kicks it out right side to Ferris, back out on top to Ewert. He'll launch up a three and puts it in. Nice shot there by Zeke Ewert. Great ball movement by Waupun. And we're going to take a break back in 1 minute with more Waupun Warrior boys basketball on RP Sports.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School again. We got Big Nate Young taking care of our video streaming, and glad to have him back working with us this year. Waupun opens up a 10-point lead, finding Ewart open for a three-point basket to go up by 10, 25-15 Waupun. And Aiden Hawkinson body up a little bit and ends up fouling Garrett Murphy.
A little bit of reach, got his hand in the cookie jar there on the crossover and got on the wrist.
So KML with the basketball, trailing Waupun by 10. As Bednar tries to go to the other side of the court trying to find Garrett Murphy, but ends up throwing it out of bounds. Waupun will get it back. Yeah, good in-your-face defense by Waupun, disrupting what was going well for the Chargers early in the game.
Yeah, they shot the ball extremely well to open the game and cooled off a little bit. Maybe better defense or just not making shots. Right now we're seeing 2-3 zone out of the Chargers.
Ferris with it down the corner, gets it down to Logan Prawl in the right corner, back out to Ferris on top. Aiden Hawkinson with the ball. Cross-court pass over to Hawkinson. Torres, nice little pass into, boy, I tell you, having a nice game and finding him a lot in the game. Zeke Ewart, nice find, and he has 7 points now in the ball game. Keep moving out there, and they're patient, and you're going to be rewarded. Oh, that's thrown right in the hands of Hawkinson. Waupun has numbers. There goes Hawkinson, goes up, and that's going to hang on the rim, goes out. But Waupun does get it back. Hawkinson has it over in the right corner. Hands it over to Logan Prawl. That one just kind of spun around and spun itself out. He goes Ferris. Oh, it loses the handle of the basketball and kind of just Bednar comes up with the ball.
Brian might have had a chance to score that. I think he got caught between whether he should pass or shoot it and just slipped away from him.
Hawkinson with the basketball, gets it over to Logan Prawl. 12-point lead now for Waupun. Here goes Torres, makes a charge to the basket. Like, get out of my way, I'm coming in from the left side, and puts it right off the backboard and in. Nice move there by Torres, a strong move. Goes Murphy from the left side, little half hook. Nice looking shot over the top of Prawl. He's now got 9 points in the game. Dave Turner checking in again for the game. Hello, Dave. You're enjoying the game. Tells the boys to warm up. When he first sent it, they needed to warm up, but now they have, and getting some nice stretches these last few minutes, taking a nice lead up by 12.
Chargers trying to change things up using the zone defense.
Oh, he's passing to Ewart inside. Good find. Kind of right between a couple defenders. Finds Ewart all alone on the left side, and Zeke Ewart scores again, now with 9 points in the game.
You can kind of see that coming from Torres. He trying to bait the
offensive foul is going to be called on Henry Bednar. Good job by Logan Prawl. Cutting off that baseline, gets the call. Not happy with it on that call for Henry Bednar driving along that lane.
We talked about Prawl with good athleticism, able to move. He's got quick feet. He gets the spots. But, yeah, I just thought Torres, he kind of baited the defense to come up in that zone and get two guys on him, and he was looking for that dump pass all the way, and what a nice delivery through traffic.
I like seeing Zeke and Torres out there together. They seem to be on the same page, finding each other, so a couple good guys you might want to always put on the court together. Cross-court pass over to Krieger, has it out on the perimeter. Waupun being patient, making those extra passes, getting some nice easy baskets.
Emmett Hull in the game now for Waupun as well.
Hawkinson will catch and shoot from the left corner, nothing but net. No time to think yourself out of it, just got it, shot it, and put it in. Out up 34-17.
A little late on the defense getting over on that side.
There'll be a foul on Emmett Hall, his first. Waupun's 5th team foul. And Jordan Wagner at the line now to shoot.
Wagner and Murphy both having nice games for the Chargers.
Back to the rim, no good.
The first free throw shot by KML in this game. Waupun has only shot 2, so as you said, officials letting them play a little bit.
The free throw is good for Wagner. That was 6 points in the ball game. Waupun leading now 34-18. Trapping defense, going to get the Krieger down low. Oh, a nice pass inside Emmett Hall, but gets it blocked. And the Chargers come up with it. Put in strong, nice move to the basket by Sammy Elke. Gets his first points of the game. Oh, that one's going to get tossed away. And that'll be over and back on Waupun. So a sloppy last 30 seconds here, and Waupun leading by 14 yet, 34-20.
Chargers turning up the defense, going to a little trap action, and they got to calm down and handle it. You can't get into a panic.
Move along the baseline. Nice, strong move there by Jordan Wagner. Great footwork to get himself to an open spot to shoot it. Quick move. And again, another ball thrown away by Waupun. Bad passes causing turnovers, and KML has been making Waupun pay. They crawl now back within 12 points, 34-22.
And that half-court pressure here, maybe three-quarters court, is giving Waupun a little bit of trouble.
Here's Murphy with the basketball again along the baseline. That one's tossed away, and coming up with a Graham Gopalin. He'll bring it up, passes it over to Isaac Vandekamp now for Waupun. And that kind of stuck in his hands, got his hands underneath it, gets called for carrying the ball.
Yeah, that's a good call, too.
I think so, too.
Yeah, I saw it a couple times earlier. I knew the officials looked at it and almost called it and decided not to. They're going to be looking for it a little bit now on Isaac.
Hawkinson will take a break with 4:38 left here in the half. Waupun leading 34-22. KML with the basketball. There's Wagner with the ball, guarded by Vandekamp. Back on top to Elke. And kicks it out. Goes Prisbilla, misses the shot, and boy,
that was a foul.
That was a hatchet job there, and nothing called. So a risky pass on that one to a guy that was covered, so Chargers will get the ball back. Long three on the way, and that is up and it is good for Garrett Murphy. Too many opportunities given by Waupun. And now back within 9 with 4 minutes left and counting down in the half are the Chargers.
Trap action again. Another tip. Waupun fortunate to retain possession.
Again, just throwing the ball away. Oh, luckily for Waupun, they're going to get it back, but they are not having, not doing well against this trapping defense being applied by the Chargers.
1-2-2, three-quarter court trapping defense.
Well, Coach Dunlap says we better talk about this a little bit. It's getting ugly out there, and we'll be back with more of our first half of action from Waupun High School on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay, Steve Winterhack, Randy Armgill with you back at Waupun High School. A little rough stretch there. Waupun up by as many as 14. And now a 9-point lead. Waupun having a little trouble with the trapping defense by KML and throwing the ball away. Waupun brings in Charlie Fleer, getting his first action of the ball game. After with all starters on the court. Vandekamp splits a few defenders and travel. Was going to get thrown away for an over and back. And Waupun is out of sorts here right now.
Yeah, credit to Chargers. A little pickup in their defensive pace right now is creating some issues for Waupun.
Elke, he's going to lose the ball, and coming up with it now is Logan Prawl. Passes it over to Hawkinson. He's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Nice active hands out there for Waupun, coming up with a steal and drawing the foul on the other end of the court.
On 1 of 2 in the game so far. That was by Torres.
He misses his first free throw. I think his average is close to like 80 or over 80% at one time, and now over these last few weeks, down to 73%. This is the first one. And next one, nothing but net. Aiden's now got 6 points for Waupun. Back to a 10-point lead for the Warriors. Okay, so the 50 computers logged on, everybody that's watching the game tonight. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armgard bringing you the game. Time gets the ball. Here goes Vandekamp with it. Gets it back over to Fleer.
KML back in the man-to-man defense.
And Vandekamp launches up a 3 and puts it in. Waupun happy to see that man-to-man defense. Second basket of the game, all from long range for Isaac Vandekamp. He's got 6. Waupun leading now by 13. Oh, and there's Krieger, knocks the ball on an errant pass. Race to the basket. And they're going to say a foul on the floor on the Chargers. Got a couple of Chargers right on his heels. They're going to beeline for the basket. 5th team foul now for KML. First personal foul on Sammy Elke. Will inbound on their baseline with a 13-point lead. Lob pass into Krieger at the left elbow. Back over to Hawkinson. Thistle playing some tight defense, cutting him off on his attempt to get down to the basket. Vandekamp, he's going to launch up another 3, and that one also goes in. It's the rim, backboard, and in for Isaac Vandekamp. Now with 9 points all from behind the arc.
Yeah, pretty looking jump shot. A lot of rotation. He's going to get those balls to go.
Like Prawl's going to pick up a foul. Nice answer for Waupun after that timeout, taking a 41-25 lead. I think if I was KML, I would have kind of kept him in that trapping defense until we had finally broke the code on that one. But they went back to man-to-man, and Waupun made him pay for it immediately. First free throw for Jordan Wagner is good.
You know what happens during those timeouts? You know as a coach that the opposing team is talking about what they're going to do against that trapping defense, so then you come out and try something different.
And sometimes you just outthink yourself.
You're right.
Both free throws good for Wagner.
Now we're seeing a little bit of extension of the 1-2. Krieger, nice look.
Yeah, kept on going with the defender on his hip until they cut him off and just time back up by 14, 41-27. Back over to Vandekamp. And to 1:45 and counting down here in the first half of Waupun High School. The only team this season that Waupun has not played out of the East Central Conference. And then we've got a travel that's called on Hawkinson, where the ball was kind of tied up for a while there. Either way, the arrow was pointing towards the Chargers. They would have got it one way or another.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about some 5th grade basketball at halftime. We got my grandson Ryston. The ST in Ryston stands for Steve, and it does. Got 2 grandpa's names in there, his dad's name in there, and that's how we came up with the unique name of Ryston.
Maybe the only Royston in the state or in the
think
country.
It might be in the country. It's a totally unique name, and his dad is Ryan, so that's where the RY is from. The ST is for Steve, Grandpa Steve, and the ON is for Grandpa Ron in Park Falls. Thus you get Royston. Nice creative thing by my son-in-law Ryan. Just shot inside, and KML gets the rebound. 1:10 left here in the first half of action. Elke splits a couple defenders, loses it, and around the back. And here goes Vandekamp, chases it down, gets it back out to Prawl down in the corner. Nice defense from Waupun getting the ball back. Prawl thought about a three, goes past the defender, goes up, a lot of contact, and no fouling anybody, and coming up with another Chargers.
Well, they are letting him play tonight, and that's okay. Took a shot to the face. Yeah.
Going back to the free throw line will be Jordan Wagner, where he's 3 for 4 so far in the game. Randy Billy out there and his lovely wife Roxy listening. Thanks for the compliment, Randy. Or Roxy. If you think Randy with those big fingers can type, this might hit like 3 keys at a time. Big dude. That one rattles in for Wagner. I think Roxy did that.
Yeah, gentle giant, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, he's a
good guy. We had some great years.
They had a son go through here that won a state championship.
Yeah, we had some fun here. That's a fun bunch of parents back in the day when they won state. The son Jordan and the bunch. Pretty special year back in 2016.
Big guy himself, Jordan.
Oh, he's a man. He was a man in about freshman year already. Hawkinson goes in, gets fouled on his way to the basket with 32 seconds left, and he'll be shooting 2 more free throws.
Goes on Murphy, his second. I don't believe there's anybody in the game with more than 2 fouls, and Murphy may be the only one with 2.
Krista Steinbeck also says, let's go, Waupun. Thanks for checking in. Feel free to check in. Just said the young men out there like to look back. It's amazing how many views you get after we're done at the end of the day, and so maybe get up to 75, 80, even the next day you look and there's like 300 or 400 views on it. So a lot of people will get a chance to see that and hear that.
Trista's son having a nice year on the junior varsity team.
Ball lost again right by the free throw, and like an invisible line there where balls just seem to get lost. Nice job by Gopal, and had a defender on him, and he found Logan Prawl coming in from the right side, gives it to him for an easy lay-in. Great job on the move. No call on that one either. Gopal's being chased down by a couple of the Chargers. And it's put up at the buzzer and good for Logan Prawl. He buries it. And what a way to end the half for Waupun on a flurry. They had now got a 19-point lead, 48-29. And Randy and I'll take a break. We'll come back in just a few minutes with the second half of action and our halftime report coming your way right after this on RP Sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn-Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven X-caliber VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
Okay, Nate, we're just watching a game, dude.
Three-pointer
grandson out there watching. Who's put it in?
Number 30. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Pretty good athletes out here.
Yeah, they got some good ball players. That's Bodie Smith on that. Play pickleball against his grandma.
Yeah.
And so watching some youth basketball, 5th against the 6th graders right now. The 6th graders are in black and the 5th graders are in white. And then little Everett Mueller that just took the shot and missed. A nice first half for Waupun. They lead 48-29 at halftime. A nice flurry the last 2 or 3 minutes of the ball game when the Chargers made a little run where they got back within 9 points, and then Waupun just took off. Great defense turned into offense on the other side, and Waupun leading by 19 at half.
And we saw the Chargers, they used that 1-2-2 full, like 3/4 court trapping defense and using that midline as a third body there. So, had some success with that for a few moments, and then Waupun able to really pull away, and they started to punish them for coming out and pressing, and they got some layups on the other end, and they made some shots. Started with Isaac Vandekamp knocking a few threes down, and then everybody got hot.
Yeah, I just liked a lot of things I saw. They like the Ewert couple minutes in there where he scored a bunch of points. He hit himself a nice first half. I thought some really nice moments off the bench from Waupun's Braden Torres, too, coming off the bench and contributing out there. Prawl, of course, having his usual great game every time we see him play. So they're really put it together the last few minutes here to take that lead that they got.
Yeah, it really looks like, I don't know what the exact rotation number would be, but I think Waupun, they can play 8, 9, 10 guys, and there's really not much drop off from your starting 5, and and that's what makes a good team. You have that depth, and I'm sure their practices are ultra competitive, so you have to love that. But they bring guys off the bench and they get great minutes. You mentioned Ewert is one of them. He doesn't score a lot, but you get Bryant Ferris that always plays well and makes things happen when he's out there. So there's definitely about 10 guys in this team that can really play.
Yeah, very impressed where they can. That's the depth of this team, which we noticed right away in that first game that we did when they saw him play against, at least first conference game against Plymouth. I thought, man, these guys, he could put 3-4 guys on the bench at least that he brings on the court out there. So impressive and pretty well distributed scoring for Waupun compared to what you see over on the Chargers side. Let's take a look at the scoring.
First off, for Kettle Moraine Lutheran, Ryan Thistle with 3 points on a made three-pointer. Sam Elke with 2. Jordan Wagner doing most of the scoring with 12, and also Garrett Murphy with 12 points. And Murphy has 2 made 3-pointers, Wagner with 1. Those came early, I think, actually cooled off a little bit after that. For Waupun, Aiden Hawkinson with 8 points. He is 3 of 4 from the free throw line, has a made 3-pointer. Zeke Ewert with 9 points. He also made a 3-pointer. Jake Krieger with 4. Logan Prawl leads Waupun with 12 points. A couple of made 3-pointers. One of those right at the buzzer there of halftime almost. And Braden Torres with 3 points. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Isaac Vannekamp, 9 points, all on 3-point attempts. And Graham Gopalin, who opened the game with a 3-pointer, has 3 points.
Yeah, very impressive last few minutes. Waupun looking really good. And that's a lot of good things Waupun's doing this season. Defensively is really what impresses me the most with them. And they great, very active defending team. Quick hands out there and turning turnovers into points down to the other end. So pretty nice showing there by the Waupun. Somebody had to take their shoe off. They hit the ball out of the basket. There, nobody's going to jump up and grab it.
Yeah, and coach down there asking the Waupun girls team someone to jump up there and get it. Nobody was volunteering to. I thought maybe Cale Peterson or Trinity Pierce would show off their hops, but no, they stayed seated. Nice pass by one of our 5th graders.
So Waupun had a little 6-on-5 with the 5th graders having 6 guys coming down, but they're doing a good job mixing things up and giving them a little time to play here at halftime. And a lot of these guys, hopefully we'll see on the court coming up here in another, who knows, 4 or 5 years could be on the court already for some of these guys.
Coach Cody Mueller has got this team well organized, this bunch of kids. I don't know if he's got both groups or not, but I'm impressed with the drill he's running, almost like a catch-up drill we used to run in the high school practices when Cody
That's a good
played.
thing to do at halftime of this game, too. It's good to keep guys, everybody active, and everybody keeps on moving and playing and getting in every few minutes. So it's
the crowd's enjoying it. Get a lot of oohs and ahs out of the crowd when somebody makes a good play.
Yeah, I'm watching my grandson, like I said, Ryston out there. He's got a good bunch that he plays with. So I'm going to go watch him play over at Lemira in a tournament this weekend. And his brother Riker, who played at halftime of the JV game, will be playing over at Laconia High School coming up this Saturday. So always in some gym somewhere, whether we're calling a game or now watching grandkids, it's a good time.
One more game going on Saturday. Isn't there something happening Saturday night? Some green and gold guys.
Oh yeah, there's I got my mind on high school.
Yeah, you're
sports
thinking basketball. I'm talking about the guys that just beat up on the Cowboys, huh?
Yeah, don't count them out. Don't count out the Packers. They counted them out against Dallas. Everybody did. All the ESPN guys. Nobody gave them a chance to win, and they just blew Dallas off the field. And don't think you can take them lightly like they want to in that San Francisco game coming up on Saturday night. So that's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun game. Well, we're sitting 3 minutes until the second half. Waupun leading 48-29, and we'll come back with the second half of action live from Waupun High School right after this on RP Sports.
You think it's chilly in here? Where's the heat?
What about the meat?
Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new Coleman furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
She's cold in there, hey. Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I know! Where's the heat?
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor in today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Andy with us here at the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. It is chilly outside, but warm up inside, right?
Absolutely, Nick. The weather outside is frigid, but you can always find something going on our special board here. You'll have to stop it and see what Tierney's rolling out of the kitchen. But you can pretty much guarantee we got chili on for the season, and there's always soup changing by the day, and we've, of course, got hot beef, hot pork, and hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy pretty much daily.
Warming up here, of course, sporting events. It is just jam-packed this week with our favorite basketball team. And, hey, let's play a little house money here. Go Pack Go Saturday night.
That's right, Nick. How about them Cowboys, huh? We're going to march in on Saturday to San Francisco, and hopefully lightning doesn't strike there, but we'll see what happens. You can guarantee that we're going to have it on at 7:30 on Saturday night, and then, of course, we've always got a Bucks game, Badger game going. We're pretty much your one-stop shop for everything Wisconsin sports.
Meat Raffle Sunday, quickly here.
Absolutely. Meat Raffle Sunday is going to kick off at 3 o'clock.
Andy, have a great week. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. Second half ready to go for the Warriors. They got all their starters on the court right now. Hawkinson, Krieger, Prawl, Vandekamp, Gopal, and Waupun leading 48-29.
Waupun opening up in man and switching everything on the exterior.
Nice little pass on the other side of the basket. Missing the shot by getting fouled is Ryan Thistle. He's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Going on Krieger, his second.
And Josh Lindner has been the coach over at KML for a few years now, ever since Jan's. What was his first name?
Todd Jan.
Todd, yeah, great guy. We love sitting there talking basketball with him, and just a good guy to talk to, and then gets the team to state and gets let go the next year.
Yeah. So. Wasn't a staff member there is what I was told. I mean, I don't get that, but
yeah,
was not a teacher, so they
say that guy just got
a
to
move.
State, and we don't get there like ever. So yeah, he's gone. That was the biggest mystery. Plus, just being such a nice guy too, and a great leader of a program.
Great human.
Hawkinson is going to get fouled on his way to the basket. He'll be on the floor.
Goes on Thistle, his first. Let's see what Chargers come up with defensively. They have to do something to kind of turn the pace up here and try and get some turnovers. And
Gopal has it, goes into this cutoff going into the left side. I can afford to be patient on their trips down the court.
Yeah, you bet. Break down the defense, get a high-level shot.
Krieger has it. Keep the ball, gives up his dribble, back out to Vandekamp. It's a little wide right on the shot. No good.
We had a great view of that, didn't we, Steve?
Right in line with it.
You knew immediately that was not going in.
That one no good by Thistle. Krieger comes up with a rebound. Ball's loose, and chasing it down is Logan Prawl. Yeah, kind of a tough shot, but a good shot there by Aiden Hawkinson. Some guys right on him. But a 12-foot shot and buries it. On up by 20, 50-30. Good defense there by Vandekamp, cutting off the baseline. Sure to check in the chat line. Let us know who's out there and cheering on for their team. This little feed inside and turning around, putting it in is Jordan Wagner.
Nice job of sealing the defense below him and getting into the post.
Prawl has it, passes it over to Krieger. Just a couple minutes into the second half of action here at Waupun. Crawl going along the baseline is going to get bumped into by Henry Bednar. That'll be a foul on him.
Yeah. Bednar's second. As I said earlier, nobody with more than 2 fouls, so either team, nobody with more than 2 fouls.
Well, putting that one up, that's going to be a tied up, and Waupun will get the ball back, but Waupun kind of puts that one up there, 50-50 ball, and ends up being a tie-up.
Pretty good job by Hawkinson just going and battling for that. Otherwise, it would have been a turnover.
Vandekamp has it, turns around, shoots the 3, rims out, no good. And the Chargers with the ball. Goes Elke with it. They get it down along the post over to Bednar, and looking for a charge there, no call, and eventually Waupun will get the ball back. Definitely some officiating that we saw in the first half, and they've been consistent using it in the second half. They letting them play out there.
Yeah, I think maybe Graham trying to embellish that a bit because he knew he was in trouble there, kind of undersized in the post, but yeah, could have gone either way. Good movement by the offense here at Waupun. A little 5 out.
Hawkinson off on that one, no good. And getting the rebound is Jordan Wagner. Murphy along the right baseline, and that's going to be off of Murphy and out of bounds. Good movement of the feet there by Waupun, and they come up with the ball.
Keep your chest in front, that's the key.
And don't forget action tomorrow night right here in the same court. Randy and I'll be right in the same spot. I think Jeff's with us tomorrow night along with Big Nate. And there'll be some good basketball, a couple top-ranked teams. And Hawkinson doing the right thing, hurrying up down there to get the ball, so KML just couldn't take it in for a lay-in on that side and take your over and back and set up for defense. Yeah, that's going to be a great game. Number 1 ranked Waupun, the Lady Warriors. Only 1 loss on the season. That was to a team that's number 1 in Division I, Verona. And they take on a team with only 2 losses on the season in the conference, KML. Nice squad. They're ranked 5th in the state right now. Nice job by Hawkinson ripping the ball down. Then he gets defended and loses it out of bounds.
Might have went off his foot, I think.
I think that's going to be an epic battle coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, that should be fun, isn't it? It's going to be good. And as I said, pressure's probably more on Waupun. I don't know if they feel the pressure at all here at Waupun, but KML's got to come in loose, nothing to lose.
Pointer no good from the corner. A good job by Krieger. With the guy on decides just to tap it to one of his open Waupun players. Little back cut, pull up 10-footer, good, no good by Prawl, and weak side rebound in the hands of Bednar. And it's going to be an offensive foul.
Charlie Fleer taking one in the chest.
Yeah, got to give your contributions out there, and he's not a guy that they're not afraid to put out there. Doesn't hurt you when he's out there, and then this time he draws the foul, so nice job by Fleer.
Yeah, as an ex-coach, I always thought practices were, as a coach, I think a lot of times practices are more fun, a better part of the job than what game days are. A lot of people think you coach for game days, but I think practices are what makes the job interesting, and these guys, I can imagine they have some good ones.
Yeah, they have so many guys that can go so deep in the bench, so you can have some pretty quality matchups out on the court.
When you split up and you go 5-on-5, or you make it lopsided and go 6-on-5 in different drills, it's got to be very competitive, a lot of fun. Kids have pride.
I know we had that when our sons played when they were like in 6th and 7th grade. I mean, they were battling against their teammates in practice, and Lucky Wirtz and coaching the team, and you and a bunch, and then they started getting at it, getting real physical with each other. And remember, they had to kind of put them together. You guys shake hands, your teammates and everything. It's not good to go at it too much out here. And then he comes over by us on the sideline. He goes, "You just can't teach this stuff to the kids, how to be that aggressive and that will to win, even against your own teammates." That's what I'm thinking the practices are like with these guys. Garrett Murphy makes his first free throw.
Foul on Waupun, one on Charlie Fleer, just his first. So again, lots of fouls in this game, but nobody was racking up a lot of them.
Both free throws good for Murphy.
He had 14 points in the game.
Yeah, it's pretty much been Wagner and Murphy scoring all their points except for 6 in the game so far. Fleer with, gets the ball knocked away, but right back in his hands. So back over to Hawkinson near half court. 13 and a half minutes to play. From the left elbow, ball up and good for Aiden Hawkinson. Set that up nice. 52-34 Waupun on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Bringing you the game from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth, which is the best place to call a game from in the state. Right above the court here at Waupun High School.
Rowan Herder running that one down for the official. Nice representation here from the Waupun girls program. Bet you we'll see the boys tomorrow night in the stands, huh?
They should all be here.
You bet.
Oh, a nice little left-handed put in by Garrett Murphy. Waupun up by 16, 52-36, under 13 to play in the game.
Looks like zone defense now, switching things up.
And a 3 from the corner for Logan Prawl, feeling it tonight. Prawl now with 15 points in the game, 3 threes in the game for Waupun. One thing he has, he definitely has confidence. Bednar, they find him on the left side of the basket to put it in for his first points of the game. Waupun runs down the other way in a hurry and a missed shot. So quick miss and back in the hands of KML.
Both teams trying to push pace.
Bednar puts up a 3, comes up well short, and Hawkinson grabs the rebound. What's that girl's name, the big player for, just trying to think of it off the top of my head, see my phone won't look it up, Luring.
Yeah,
I think it was Mackenzie Luring.
Mackenzie Luring, yes. Yeah, KML, you bet.
That's their player, and
one of the top players in the conference.
That's off the front of the rim and no good. Getting the rebound is Murphy to push it up now for the Chargers. Comes right down, launches up a 3, and buries it. Nothing but net on that shot for Murphy.
It's a tough shot, hand in his face.
We're getting some playing time still out there for Waupun. Here goes Krieger along the left side in the lane. Little up and under left hand, and what a textbook move, post move there from Jake Krieger.
Footwork, beautiful.
Yeah. That's something you just don't do by not practicing that all the time. That's just a nice move. A good finish. And forcing the issue there, Jordan Wagner draws the foul on the Warriors.
There's that Hawkinson.
So to the line to shoot some free throws is Jordan Wagner. Waupun's got their points spread out pretty good amongst the whole team, and KML definitely depends on a couple of guys that do about 80%, 90% of their scoring with Wagner and Murphy. First free throw, no good.
Mass substitutions from both teams.
I got Eward coming back on the court. Fleer still staying out there yet, getting some big minutes right now, and you got Braden Torres coming back out and Bryant Ferris. Trying not to step in the lane too early. And free throw is good. Come back to the 2-3 defense now for the Chargers. Eward has it, a little up and under, launches up with the left hand, and man, he's got the scoring feel here tonight. Nice move with the left hand off the glass and in from right in front of the rim. He's got now 11 points in the game.
Yeah, you need a guy in that 2-3 zone that can take the ball in the middle and create something. Doesn't always have to score, but get that ball to the middle, move the defense.
Shot from the free throw line is good. Garrett Murphy with a hand in his face and then gets fouled but puts it in. To the free throw line to shoot one will be Murphy.
Eward with the foul. His first.
There we go. Travis Hull checking in and said, let's go Warriors, close this thing out.
Yeah, Emmett Hull coming into the game as Travis checks in.
Travis now the varsity boys baseball coach. Wish him luck on his stint coaching the Warriors, and he's got a good team. He's going to have a great team to coach. Wow. Oh boy, that's a nice shot by using his body and flicks it over the shoulder in for Torres. What a shot by Braden Torres.
Ely probably taught him that shot. One of our sponsors.
Oh, and Ferris is going to get called for a foul, and shooting 3 free throws will be Jordan Wagner.
Bryant thought he got it all clean. May have.
Something happened at the end of it, though, where Wagner's arm got kind of pulled back. Takes his first free throw. 2 more yet. 15-point lead for Waupun, 61-46. Chargers trying to cut into that just a little bit more with a little under halfway through the second half.
Brian Ferris giving the signal that he wants to see the replay like they do in the NBA with the go to replay. That's funny.
He's a competitor. I like watching him play, whether it's a baseball diamond out here in the basketball court. Just a nice, tenacious player out there.
Yeah, he's poised. He's going to have a big baseball year. I just know it. He's got it all figured out there already. Young man.
But Hull has it, takes it in the lane. Down in the corner with it is Ferris. Back out in the corner. It's going to get knocked out of bounds. And Chargers kind of trying to set up. Is that the same defense they were playing where they were trapping before in the first half and had some success with it?
Yeah, I know they're not running 1-2-2 right now, that's for sure. But yeah, you'd think at some point they might try it again, but this game's already getting away from them.
Yeah, they're already back to man again. 61-47. Here goes Torres by the left elbow, and a good rotation, but did not finish. And here comes the Chargers the other way. Wagner with it, being hounded right now by Torres. Hangs on to it. Braden just a relentless defender out there. Oh, nice strong drive to the basket by Cooper Prisbilla, getting his first points of the ball game.
Now we're seeing the 1-2-2 3/4 court.
Nice little pass to Torres inside. He's going to get it blocked by Wagner. Now just a 12-point lead for Waupun. They led by as many as 20 in the game. 3-pointer left corner, and that is good, of course. A basket by Jake Bartelt. The guys that haven't scored in the game making a big difference, getting some big buckets here the last couple trips down. 9-point lead for Waupun, under 9 to play. And Coach Alex Dunlap says we would talk about this, slow their roll. Take a break, and we'll come back right after this with more Waupun Warrior basketball in 1 minute on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. Nice little run here from Kettle Moraine Lutheran, down by as many as 20. They've cut it down to 9. Got the momentum heading their way. Just under 9 minutes to play in the ball game. Ewart will get the inbounds pass for Waupun.
Chargers in man-to-man defense.
Paul with it out on top. It's cut off along the right side. He'll pull it back up to set it up for Waupun. Back to Ewart, top of the key. Hawkinson thought about the 3. Can now pull it back and reset here.
Yeah, clock is your friend right now.
Under 8.5 to play in the game. Ewert has it. Back out on top over to Logan Prawl.
Good job of moving the basketball, staying active.
Getting counted down right now. Good job by Ewert. Sit into Hawkinson inside. That's what you want. You wait that long to shoot because you're looking for a basket just like that. Nice cut by Hawkinson. Nice find by Ewert. And Waupun makes the most out of that possession.
Yeah, we used to call that the 95%er drill, and break down the defense, and then you don't have to make every shot, but you want a shot that you feel like you're 95% going to make, and that's exactly what Waupun did there.
Shot from the right elbow. Oh, going up and getting it. One of the shorter guys out there, Elke, goes up and grabs it down. Back out on top in the hands of Murphy. He'll go to the rack with it, and nice job extending right to the rim with it is Garrett Murphy, racking up the points now for the Chargers. Back to a 9-point lead for Waupun. Looking at that trapping defense once you cross half court. Prawl has it. And Hall has it back over to Ewert. Puts up a 15-footer, and he is feeling it. That's the guy to find. Doesn't even hesitate. That's the secret. Don't hesitate. Don't think about it. Just put it up and in, and he's got 13 in the game. Nice job by Ewert here tonight.
Waupun continuing with their man defense. Not afraid to switch things.
Three-pointer from the left corner. It is no good, and boy, I tell you, Elke really goes after the rebounds, and I was going to draw a foul. Athletic young man goes up and grabs that rebound down and draws the foul into the line to shoot two. Will be Sammy Elke.
Pretty good head fake right there. Got Emmett Hull up in the air, and Emmett's second foul in the game.
Ready to substitute, bringing Krieger and Gopalin, along with Vandekamp back in the game, waiting to check in. Free throw good for Elke. And Ewert's going to sit down along with Hawkinson, and Hull will be sitting down.
Sam Elke, only 3 points in the game, but there's a guy that could play for me any day.
You need a guy like that.
Oh, yeah, you do. You need those stoppers. You need those guys that do the dirty work.
He was asked to play defense on Hawkinson's done a pretty good job on that. And now he's coming up making some points for you. And a nice little athlete out there. Torres with the basketball. Puts a couple defenders, and luckily the ball was going to get tossed away on Torres' drive, but it's going to be a foul on the Chargers.
Jake Bartelt with his second.
Under 6.5 to play. Waupun leading 65-56. And another foul on the Chargers. Gives them 5 fouls in the ball game.
It's going to go on to Wagner. He had the old clamp around Jake Krieger's waist. Just wasn't going to let him catch the ball.
Inbounds pass into Torres near half court. Under 6.5 to play. Waupun now with a 9-point lead, 65-56.
Good movement by Waupun's offense.
Krieger wants it down to the post. Goes in. He's surrounded by a bunch of the Chargers, and he's going to draw the foul. Jake wanted it showing down there and said, I want it. And then all of a sudden they closed in, and all of a sudden he had like 4 guys on him and forces the issue and draws the foul. To the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Jake Krieger.
Krieger's with 6 points in the game.
That one rims out. 6:11 left in the ball game. Nice performance here by Waupun, but now the Chargers fighting to get back in, down by as many as 20. Free throw is no good. Back of the rim, no good. And Waupun just up by 9. Chargers back with the basketball, trying to cut a little further into that lead. Man, got to travel. Big turnover there by the Chargers.
Said Waupun defensive strategy, open up, allow the baseline, and then try and come from the help side and slam the door and trap right down there. And sometimes guys panic a little bit. Now we're still seeing the 1-2-2.
Well, the starters back on the court with Hawkinson and Prawl checking back in. Gopalin out there too for down in the corner, and Ball gets knocked out of bounds off the hands of Ryan Thistle. Waupun will inbound right in front of the Waupun bench. There we go, under 6 to play. Waupun hanging on now to that 9-point lead. Krieger has it down in the corner with it. He has Vandekamp around the back in traffic. Gets it back out to Hawkinson. Launches a 3. Too short. And Krieger's going to pick up a foul, tripping up Cooper Prisbilla.
Yeah, I think Cooper was on his way down, but a little bit of contact from Krieger, but
just kind of tangling up their feet a little bit.
That is going to be 7 team fouls, so bonus. Both teams will be in bonus the rest of the way.
So Cooper Prisbilla at the line, a 6-foot junior with 2 points in the game. His first trip to the free throw line. Free throw is on the way and no good, and Hawkinson gets the rebound. So no damage done on that trip down the court. Well, likes to get that lead back into double figures again. Prawl goes along the baseline, gets it back over to Gopalin, back out on top. Got three-pointer taken by Vandekamp's no good. And a good hustle there by Prawl, but then throws in the hands of Thistle, who gets fouled by Aiden Hawkinson. And more free throws for the Chargers.
Waupun feeling like they still need to shoot the 3 ball. I don't know, maybe you could break down and once again break down the defense. And if the shooters shoot, though, you're right. You gotta feel good. You gotta make a few of those, get some separation.
Yeah, they did so good a few minutes ago where luckily they're missing their free throws. They could really be cutting into this lead. But Waupun took some nice long trips down the court here that really took some time off the clock and then ended up with a good shot at the end and see if they can get this trip down.
Yeah, zone defense, Waupun can maybe pull out and hold a little bit. There's a good guy in the middle to run that middle of your zone. Krieger, strong, pivots, doesn't travel, doesn't make many mistakes. Guy that can catch the ball in traffic. You really like that, Jake, right in there.
Long 3 from Hawkinson, and that is misses badly off to the right. And maybe just try to go for those passes inside right now when you got the lead. Not like you're trying to come from behind and force some shots up. Krieger taps the ball and fights for the ball and gets it. And he's going to get fouled on his reef. Good battle inside by Jake Krieger. The defenders on both sides of him fighting for that basketball, and he won the battle and drew a foul on the Chargers. He'll be going to the free throw line. That is foul number 7 on the Chargers. Waupun does not play for another 8 days. They play a week from tomorrow night. They'll be playing a Friday night game over at Plymouth against the Panthers. Team that I'm sure Plymouth is anxious to see Waupun again after Waupun took one from them right here on this court. Their first conference game of the season.
Not a bad trip anymore to Plymouth with the new highway.
Oh, both teams having trouble at the free throw line. Jake misses his free throw attempt. Ooh. Ouch. Boy, going down hard, and Waupun, the ball's loose right now, and I don't know what, finally got a guy out of bounds, but I just don't think that was a foul on Waupun with him going to the basket. He kind of twisted his body around very awkwardly and came down. It was not because of any contact that happened out there.
Yeah, and the officials, coach wanted him to stop action there with a player that was potentially in some danger, but I think the Chargers are the one at the advantage, so the officials decided to let it go until there was an opportunity to stop.
Sure if we got to get a trainer to look at it, but we got a timeout on the court. Back in a minute with more Waupun Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
A new year, a new career. In 2024, walk through the Saputo Dairy USA door. January 30th from 8 until noon and January 31st from 1 till 5 p.m. is Saputo's huge walk-in hiring event. Immediate interviews with several positions available. Production operators, manufacturing line, material handlers, and more. Starting wages at over $22 per hour with a $1,500 new hire incentive to qualified employees. Excellent benefits too. Log on to saputo.com and click on Careers. Saputo is located just outside of Waupun on Highway EE in Alto. Saputo's on-site hiring event is January 30th from 8 until noon and January 31st from 1 until 5 p.m. Again, Saputo's on-site hiring event is January 30th from 8 until noon and January 31st from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. Just going to check in the court, make sure there's not a lot of sweat there where the KML player went down. And we are ready to play again. Waupun, we're kind of stuck at 65-56. Plenty of chances for the score to be different with free throws, but both teams missing their free throw attempts, and it really hurts KML more than Waupun. Trying to get back in this ball game. They had opportunities to maybe get it down to 7 points or so. Krieger gets a nice pass into Gopalin coming in from the right side and puts it in. Great movement there by Waupun. Great recognition by Jake Krieger.
Delay a game warning on Isaac Vandekamp for tapping the ball away after it went in. Next one would be a technical foul, so you got to be careful of that.
Waupun back up by 11 now, 67-56. They worked that perfectly to get the shot they probably should have been looking for all along. Nice inside shots.
And that again was Jake Krieger in the middle, handling the ball and then distributing.
Drive in the corner, pull a 5-footer, comes up short, put back shot, no good. Krieger will get the rebound. Couple misses there by Ryan Thistle inside.
And Krieger was 6 points, but he's played well.
Here's a three-pointer put up now by Vandekamp, front of the rim, no good, and cleared out by Krieger, and chasing it down is Hawkinson. Then the ball's loose. Comes the Chargers with it. Where the ball now is Bartelt. Gets cut off, and three-pointer on the way, and that is good by Garrett Murphy. Yes, the player that went down is okay, somebody asked, and we knew that right away. That's why we didn't really talk about it a whole lot.
Yeah,
but
he might have banged the back of his head on the floor. That was the thing, and they took a look at him, but I think he's fine. You're right.
Checking back in.
Oh, he is, okay.
Wagner's coming back in. That's motherly instinct by our by one of our viewers out there, Carla. He's okay. 2:40 left in the game. Just an 8-point lead for Waupun, 67-59, and to the free throw line for Waupun, shooting the front end of the bonus is Isaac Vandekamp, his first free throws of the ball game.
Wagner, he's kind of shaking his right hand, and I think he slapped that hand down on the floor to protect his head on that fall, and that he had a little bit of a stinger on that palm.
Vandekamp just a 54% free throw shooter, but makes the front end. It looks like maybe a little blood on the hands of Isaac. Going to go to the trainer real quick to see if he can patch that up real quick.
He's going to have a they're going to have to substitute. So Torres will have to shoot that free throw, I believe, for Isaac.
Well, Torres coming in, and the official said you got to call timeout if you want that same player to come back in.
Well, if you can stop it in a reasonable amount of time, you're usually allowed to do that.
Yeah, still wrapping them up right now. Torres with a free throw, and rims out, no good. Thistle gets the rebound, pushes it up now for the Chargers. Ball down to the corner, three-pointer on the way, and that is rims out, no good, and Hawkinson rips down the rebound and tries to clear it out, being hounded by a couple of the Chargers, and there's going to be a foul. We're going to say off the hands, actually, of Sammy Elke. I thought either a foul on them or it was off from us, I thought, but Waupun's going to get the benefit of the doubt on this one and get the ball back.
Waupun's got to get a little stronger with the ball when it's going to get tournament time coming up, and you're going to see that type of action.
Waupun sets up now. A little over 2 minutes left in the ball game. 9-point lead. 68-59.
Torres filling that role of the middle guy in the zone.
Elke's going to pick up a foul. Waupun will go to the free throw line. Still a 1-and-1 bonus yet for Waupun. Yeah, join us tomorrow night, but better yet, why don't you come in here and fill up the gym, and it should be a really good basketball game for girls basketball tomorrow. Number 1 ranked Waupun taking a number 5 ranked KML, a conference game right here in this gym, so fill it up. Let's rock the house here. Wear your black and gold and cheer on your Lady Warriors. And a drive to the basket, drawing the foul is Jordan Wagner. We'd love to have viewers, but we'd love to see a full gym in here too. It makes this a great atmosphere, and it's a nice Friday night. What do you have to do better on a Friday night and watch some great basketball?
Yeah, it's going to be a little warmer too, I think. I'm not a meteorologist, but the weather is still cold, but a little bit better than it had been.
Yeah, every day gets a few degrees warmer, and then all of a sudden it's going to really jump up Sunday night into Monday. You can be up in the 30s and maybe close to 40 by Wednesday. So
feels like a balmy out when you come outside, and it's 10 degrees now. Come out to the gym.
Yeah, those are some cold days that we went through right after having those snowstorms. Still trying to clean up from that mess yet, and we got maybe some snow coming up tonight. They say maybe an inch overnight. Logan Paul will bring it up now. Spins away from the double team, gets it back over to Waupun. Ewart back in the game for Waupun. A good ball movement for Waupun. Nice job clearing it back out on top for the Warriors.
Really nice.
Ewart's got it, turns around and gets it back out on top, and everybody's looking to use that clock to their advantage. Double bonus time, and back to the free throw line for Waupun will be Logan Prawl.
Neither team has been very good from the free throw line tonight. Yeah.
KML really had some opportunities to really have this a close game. They could be down by 5 or 4 at this time, but they missed their free throws. Front ends of bonuses. That's 2 free throws you missed. And Prawl just missed the front end, or the first of the 2 free throws.
Yeah, it's a good time to be selfish right there at the free throw line. Be a team player, but when you go to the line, you should be selfish. Get every point you can in the scorebook.
And that is good for Logan. Now with 16 points in the game for the Warriors. 3-pointer on the way, and that is no good. And Ewart gets the rebound, rips it out of there. Finally, he does get over to Hawkinson and is going to throw it up the court over to Braden Torres. Elke chases him down and swats it out of bounds, but gets his arm with that too. And
no foul.
No foul, okay. Nice hustle there by Elke. I just saw him streaking up there. I go, he's going to catch him. It's not going to be an easy lay-in. He just swatted her out of bounds. Good hustle play there by Sammy Elke.
Yeah, he's a good player. I really liked what he brings to the floor. Not a very big guy either.
And that was definitely a delayed call on Jake Krieger. It happened about a second and a half before the official finally called, looking right at it. Jake kind of pushed off to get some space. Then he didn't call it right away. Then he blows the whistle, so a little delayed call, and that will put Jordan Wagner at the free throw line.
That should be, I'm saying it, coach is asking it's a team control foul. There wouldn't be free throws. Yeah, see, that's where the discussion's going to come here. Team control foul would not.
Yeah, they're going to bring it back. They're already showing down. We're back here, so no free throws on that.
Good job.
That'll take some more seconds off the clock.
Coach Dunlap, good job. Yeah, that's team controlled yet.
Good job by the officiating crew to talk about it, and said, yeah, that's right. So, doing the right thing. 9-point lead. It's been kind of hovering here for the last 6-7 minutes at 11 points, 9 points, 8 points. 3-pointer from the corner is up, and that is good. The shot by Jake Bartelt, his second 3 of the game. 1:04 left, and it's getting interesting. Waupun up by 6, 69-63. Back in 30 seconds with more Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Okay, we're back, Nate. Nate's worst nightmare. If he points at me and I don't talk, I'm just going to stare at him sometime and make him go crazy over there.
It's that professional broadcaster pause that you're putting into that.
Yeah, you don't come on like the split second. You have that little pause, let it kind of soak in a little bit. Oh, good job by Vandekamp to. Now he's down in some pain right now, face first, but gets up and runs over. He is limping right now, so definitely.
He's going to have to leave the game again. He's got a little tape on his hand where he had that blood.
So another timeout taken. We'll keep it right here.
It's like right ankle. He's holding his ankle, so.
We do have another basketball game that I'm about 80% sure we're doing it. At 75%, maybe we're not getting the best cooperation from the not so friendly people over in Horicon on setting up for it, and really want to make it difficult for us to set up there, which we plan on calling a game in the Trailways Conference with Randolph taking on the CWC Crusaders. That starts at 12:30 over at Horicon High School. So find out for sure exactly tomorrow if we're going to be calling it or not, but I have a feeling we will be. Waupun gets the ball now, leading by only 6. Ball gets taken away. Thistle goes up, little head fake goes up, puts it in, gets fouled. Worst possible scenario.
Yeah.
Nice job by Ryan Thistle to sit down, let the defender go by, puts it in, and gets fouled. Believe it or not, people, KML only 4 points down, and they can maybe make it 3 points at the free throw line with Ryan Thistle. And the free throw is good.
One possession game, who would have thought?
And Graham Gopalin's going to get fouled by Thistle. Maybe not the worst thing, testing out some of these younger guys out there, their free throw shooting abilities, and you're going to get Graham Gopalin going to the free throw line for Waupun.
It is a super bonus right now. That helps a little bit. 2 shots.
69-66, who would have thought? Like you said earlier, the big thing that hurt Waupun, opportunities to really run some clock off, but chucking up some 3-point shots and missing and giving the ball up, and really had a chance to really put the ball away just clockwise earlier in the ball game.
Yeah, good job by Gopalin to knock that one down.
Next free throw up, and in front of the rim, no good, and chasing it down is Jordan Wagner. Here comes the Chargers, 44 seconds left, plenty of time in. A lot of action here in the last 40 seconds. Thistle has it. No place to go with it right now. He's going to throw it almost, yeah, he did end up throwing it away. Just Waupun almost returned the favor, but they've got the ball now. Here goes the Prawl, gets it, decides to pull it back out, run some more clock off, and Aiden Hawkinson is going to the free throw line. Feel pretty good about Aiden going to the line for Waupun right now. Boy, Ryan Thistle did some good things, but all of a sudden he just kind of didn't find a great defense by Waupun to prevent a pass anywhere. Then he was going to kind of take a shot, then he's going to kind of pass it to a teammate, just ends up throwing it away.
Hawkinson 3 of 4 on the night.
Oh, that one rims out, no good. 70-66, 21 seconds left. Waupun up by as many as 20 points in this ball game. The Chargers not giving up, and both free throws are no good. Wagner gets the rebound. Goes Elke with it. Down in the corner. Good job defending the 3-point shot out there. Down to 10 seconds left. That's no good. And Gopalin gets the rebound. And he's going to get fouled into the free throw line on the Waupun end of the court to shoot 2. Will be Graham Gopalin. Big rebound there for Waupun. And Lucky miss there from the corner. That could have really made things interesting if that shot went in for KML.
Yeah, contested shot upon scrambling, and good job by Gopal, smallest guy on the court, going and getting the rebound.
7.2 seconds left. Graham's free throw is good. A big free throw there for the Warriors. Stick around after the game. We'll have some interviews. We're all set up for that. Got all the equipment sitting here for that. So. Waupun back to the rim, no good. Down to 5 seconds left. Waupun up by 5. Three-pointer on the way is up and no good. Put back is good, but they're going to count the basket, but that's not enough for KML to get back in. But what a battle. Waupun ends up winning and escapes here with a 71-68 victory here at home to stay perfect in the East Central Conference. 71-68. Waupun will take a break. I'm going to grab the microphone, head down to the court, and talk to a few of the players and Coach Dunlap in just a few minutes. This is Waupun Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design-build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to pinobuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
How long we got? He's fine. He'll wait, whatever you have. Don't worry about it. Oh. How long we got on the commercial yet?
And Waupun comes up with a big victory, 71-68, holding on to knock off KML to stay perfect in conference action at 6-0 now. I'm Steve Witterhack on the court, talking to a few of our Waupun Warriors, and Zeke Ewert having himself a game here today with 13 points in the game. And talk about your minutes out there today. Looks like you were working hard to get open and found some opportunities out there today.
Yeah, it felt really good. The shot was falling, so the team played really well. You know, it was a good win, really good win.
I thought it was a nice connection. I see you and Braden must play a lot in the gym together because you're kind of finding each other, and I know he found you a couple times, and it's just a nice connection between you two out there. And just talk about the game out there. It was a pretty physical game. It looked like it was a pretty physical game today.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
What's the kind you like? You rather play a physical game than just a regular game where they call things too much?
I would say so, yeah. Let's just play a little bit, you know? Yeah.
Well, Zeke, what a nice game you had here. 13 points. Great job tonight.
Thank you.
Let's talk to Braden Torres. You're working hard out there, as many of the players did on defense out there. And again, coming up big, some nice steals here tonight. A nice game for you tonight. And, talk about the KML team you played here tonight and what it was like out there on the court tonight.
We knew that they had a couple good scores in 24 and 23, and we knew we had to stop them because they were pretty good off the bounce, and their shots, if they're open, they're going to make them, so we knew that we had to pressure them and make the other players shoot the ball and make them beat us, and that obviously didn't happen. We came out hot and ended up closing it out, but we ended up finishing the game strong. So.
Yeah, just talk about your team a little bit. What's going on here in Waupun? 6-0 in conference. I don't think anybody had you being 6-0 or being toward the top of the conference. And what's so special about this Waupun team?
We're a good group of guys. We got a lot of guys to throw at everybody. Everybody likes each other here. We always bring energy, and that's it.
Another great game for you. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Braden Torres joining us. We're going to move on now to Charlie Fleer. Looks like you earned yourself a few extra minutes here tonight out there. You drew that. I don't know. Do you get extra minutes if you draw a charge out there? But great job out there.
Yeah, thank you. Hoping to get some extra minutes for sure.
Well, I think you earned some time out there. And what is your job when you get on the court out there? What are the things this coach expects out of you?
Just play defense and get up in there. In them, and hopefully
and hit the wide open three, right?
Yes, sir. Right wing Chuck. That's me.
Well, Charlie, very good. Yeah, I think you earned your minutes here tonight, and great job out there. Maybe we'll see you out there more often.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Okay, Charlie Fleer with a nice game here tonight for Waupun, and we're going to move on to Coach Alex Dunlap. I always tell coaches before the game when I first meet him is, close games make great radio. So I didn't think we were going to get that. It was a 20-point lead for you at one time, but they kept on chipping away and made it kind of interesting at the end. So just talk about your overview of the game.
Yeah, KML's a great program. We knew that they were going to have a counter punch. They were not just going to go away into the night. They've had a lot of really close games. They got some really good players out there. So we talked about it at halftime. We talked about it when they were making their run. If we were going to let them back in the game, they had to make threes. They were going to make free throws. And they made threes, and we put them at the free throw line. So those are things that we'll be able to correct. But yeah, that's a great team over there, and I can't wait to go to their place. It's always a ruckus crowd there, but it's always nice to be 6-0 in conference. And everything that we talked about in the offseason is kind of coming to fruition, and we're leaning on each other in tough times. We'll be better for this game, and we'll learn from it. We got 5 days of practice before we go Plymouth next Friday, so we'll be ready.
Yeah, that's going to be quite a game. I'm sure they're going to be prepared for you. They've only got the one loss in conference, and you beat them right here on this court. So I expect they're going to be kind of ready and be some preparation here the next 7 days. You've got our 5 practices before you play them.
Yep, we'll be ready to go. They'll be ready to go. We'll be expecting their best shot, but they can expect ours too. Every time you come to Waupun, you're going to have to play your best basketball in order to beat us. Other teams know that. We know that. And that's how traditions are built. And you got to bring it when you come to Waupun. Our crowd was awesome. Our students were awesome. And hopefully we have that same energy when we go on the road.
Well, Coach, exciting game. Great win for your guys. They fought hard out there. Come up with a nice victory, 6-0. Congratulations on one half of your conference season done, and we're looking forward to see Plymouth coming up next week.
Yeah, looking forward to the next couple games. And I told these guys during a timeout, I said the greatest honor you can give your teammates is playing hard for them so they can come in and you can get wind on the bench and come in and replace them. So we got a great thing going, and I can't wait for the next couple days of practice.
Hey, great job on the season so far, Coach.
All right, thank you very much.
Hey, Alex Dunlap joining us. Waupun wins 71-68. We're going to send it back up to Randy and talk about the scoring here in the ballgame.
Yeah, first off, for Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers, Ryan Thistle finished the night with 7 points. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Cooper Prisbilla with 2 points. Samuel Elke with 4. Jake Bartelt with 6 points. Jordan Wagner finished the night with 20. And he had 4 field goals. He made 3-pointer. He was 9 of 13 from the free throw line, so did a nice job getting to the line. Garrett Murphy finished the night, led all scorers with 27. He had 4 made 3-pointers, 6 field goals, and he was 3 of 3 from the free throw line. So great night for Murphy. And Henry Bednar finished out the scoring with 2 points. KML was 16 of 23 from the line for 70%. For Waupun, Aiden Hawkinson, 14 points. 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Zeke Ewert, 13 points. Did not shoot a free throw. He had 1 3-pointer. Jay Krieger finished the night with 6 points. Only negative there, 0 of 3 from the line. Usually a pretty good free throw shooter. Logan Prohl finished the night with 16. 3 made 3-pointers, 3 field goals, 1 of 2 from the line. Brayton Torres with 5 points. Also 1 of 2 from the line. He actually came in the game cold and had to shoot the free throw for the injured Isaac Vandekamp. So not an easy job there. Isaac Vandekamp finished the night with 10. He had 3 made 3-pointers. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Graham Gopalan finished the night at 7. 1 3-pointer, 1 field goal, 2 of 5 from the line. And Waupun, kind of the big negative there, they were 7 of 20 from the free throw line in the game. A lot of those being the front end of bonuses, so only 35% shooting from the free throw line for Waupun. So that's about it for us. Thanks to Steve, Big Nate. We'll be here tomorrow night for girls basketball, KML against Waupun, 2 of the best teams in the state. So thanks to all our sponsors. Have a good night.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
A new year, a new career. In 2024, walk through the Saputo Dairy USA door. January 30th from 8 until noon and January 31st from 1 till 5 p.m. is Saputo's huge walk-in hiring event. Immediate interviews with several positions available. Production operators, manufacturing line, material handlers, and more. Starting wages at over $22 per hour with a $1,500 new hire incentive to qualified employees. Excellent benefits too. Log on to saputo.com and click on Careers. Saputo is located just outside of Waupun on Highway EE in Alto. Saputo's on-site hiring event is January 30th from 8 until noon and January 31st from 1 until 5 p.m. Again, Saputo's on-site hiring event is January 30th from 8 until noon and January 31st from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.